This is the Champion 4500 watt dual fuel inverter generator. Looking at its design, the generator has a compact yet sturdy build with a bright yellow body that really stands out. It's got a nice balance between rugged durability and portability, which I appreciated from the moment I unboxed it. The wheels and the fold-down handle make it easier to move around despite the unit being on the heavier side, so you don't feel like you're struggling to haul it across your yard, campsite, or garage. I'll share my experience owning this generator and why I think it stands out as a solid option for camping, RV trips, and even as a home backup power source when outages unexpectedly hit. When I first looked into buying a generator, I wasn't sure if a dual fuel model was necessary for me. It seemed a little complex at a glance, with the ability to run on both gasoline and propane, but honestly, after using it, I realized just how convenient that flexibility is. One of the key features of this generator is its dual fuel technology. What this means in simple terms is that you can fuel it with traditional gasoline or propane. From my experience, this is a huge plus, especially during camping trips or emergencies. Gasoline is easy to find, but propane lasts longer, stores better without going bad over time, and is generally cleaner for the engine. Having the option between the two fuels means you're not stuck in a tough spot if one is unavailable. I started running it on gas to test its power, and it worked beautifully, but now I use propane more often for the longer runtime and smoother operation. Another big highlight is how whisper quiet this machine actually is. The brand claims a noise rating of 61 dBA, which is about as loud as a normal conversation, and I'd have to agree. I was skeptical about this claim before hearing it for myself, but when I first started it up at a campsite, I was surprised by how low-key the noise was compared to older generators I've used. I felt at ease knowing I wouldn't be disturbing other campers or neighbors while it's running. It might not be silent, but it's absolutely one of the quieter generators out there, which adds to its versatility for residential use or outdoors. The power output on this thing is impressive. With 4,500 starting watts and 3,500 running watts, it delivered enough energy to keep all my travel trailer appliances up and running. I tested it with a fridge, some lights, and even an air conditioner, and it didn't miss a beat. For boondocking or camping off-grid, this generator has been a lifesaver for keeping everything powered, including sensitive electronics like my laptop. It produces clean power, which simply means the electricity it generates doesn't have too much fluctuation, so devices like phones and laptops aren't at risk of being damaged. One small thing that really stood out to me is the electric start feature. It makes starting up super simple, especially during cold mornings. The generator comes with what they call cold start technology, and from my experience, it actually helps when temperatures drop. I've had other generators in the past that gave me a hard time starting when it was chilly out, but this one has been reliable, even when temperatures dipped below freezing during a mountain trip. Now, I will admit, there are things I wasn't completely sold on initially. The weight, for one, was a concern because it's around 100 pounds, which isn't exactly lightweight. But with the built-in wheels and handle, I found it manageable enough. It's not something I'd want to load in and out of a truck solo, but for moving short distances, it's fine. Another point is that it doesn't have a 240 volt outlet, so if you're thinking of using it for heavy-duty jobs like powering big industrial equipment, you might find this limiting. Maintaining this generator has been straightforward. The no-tool access panel makes checking the oil and filters pretty simple, so even if you're not super familiar with generators, you won't feel overwhelmed. Just regular oil checks and fuel care have been enough to keep it running smoothly for me. In my opinion, this generator is just perfect for RV users or anyone wanting a reliable, portable source of power for camping, tailgating, or even as a backup during blackouts. It's built well, easy to use, and has enough power to handle most residential and outdoor needs without putting you through the hassle of overly complex setups. If you're an RV traveler like me who likes boondocking or just spending time off-grid, I'd recommend this for the clean power, fuel flexibility, and quiet operation. One feature I haven't yet taken full advantage of but appreciate is the parallel capability. Basically, you can link this generator to another compatible one to double up on power if you need it. It's nice to know that's an option down the line if I ever want to expand. In conclusion, the Champion 4500 watt dual fuel inverter generator has been a fantastic addition to my gear. It's versatile, consumer-friendly, and powerful enough to meet a variety of needs. Whether you like camping, traveling in your RV, or preparing for emergency outages, this generator is a dependable choice that makes power problems much easier to handle. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want to share your experience with this generator. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching.